Cringe.
Hey guys, let's can.
All right. Cool.
Hello, someone's recording.
You missed a couple. Anyways,
I know.
so
I had to let it go.
yeah, I've been keeping it up. So last week, you guys traveled to the what remains of the city of Canteith. Upon arrival, you found out that there were some camps there, all meeting together to be hired to go hunting for a drake that seems to be flying around in the hills around the area. Some of you walked up and discussed stuff with a very shady guy standing in the corner. Others decided to fill out some paperwork, so now you guys are all entered into the said competition. And one of you decided to go into the back room where they witnessed something profane and horrid going on in front of you. Freaking out, you then assaulted your friend Rai, who then fled outside the back. You then
more like
learned that more of acquaintance. You learned Rai was in no way your friend, and was doing some odd magics that may have been the result or the thing that even created the drakes in the mountains that you're at. In a moment of retribution, Sagron then swung down his sword, killing her instantly, and then that's pretty much where we were left off at. You guys then were prepping, getting ready for bed. You all, I'm going to let you know, are technically back at the house in the city before in Sirash. You were there because you used the port key that was in the inn to now sleep in your own bed. So that is where you guys are at. It's early in the morning, and all of you hear a door open and close, and you find a note left from Hina saying that she has left on her own adventures. You also hear, while you're standing around, you're doing breakfast, whatever it is you want in the kitchen area, you hear a knock come from the front door. Who wants to go and get it?
Making bacon pancakes.
I'll go get it.
I'm in the kitchen.
It is now the day after Elijah's birthday, too. You're in the kitchen. Remy, you're off to go get the door. You open it up, and outside you can see that there are two green kobolds standing in front of you. One of them is Coster, and then the other one is a female kobold you've never seen before. Outside is a large number of troops and guards, and they're looking at you. And then they say, "We're here for the Baron of the house." What would you like to say?
Hold up. Remind me who's Coster again?
Coster is the kobold who arrested you guys in the first place in Styx.
It's him.
He was also the one that shot us a few times.
Yes, he tried to kill you guys.
Oh, he asked me. They want the Baron of the house.
Yes.
Why?
Coster now speaks up, and he says, "Well, this is the way it is. As much as I hate all of you, I must follow the law. The Baron is the man to make all judgments, as they act as judge, jury, and executioner in our settlement. We have a complication that he must observe himself and make judgment of."
So I raise one. Okay, give me 1 second. I slam the door shut, and I go to the kitchen.
Okay.
And then
she's not coming back.
Baron, Baron Elijah.
Yes.
The door
Yes.
for you.
How can I help you? Ah, okay.
Sure. Wants to go talk to you. He's outside. You don't have to go see him. I shut the door in his face.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's standing
well,
outside. Coster and this other green kobold. So you go to the front. You go to the front door and you just punch him in the face.
No.
Not yet.
Said I might.
Okay.
Well, overheard your conversation. What exactly do you need me for?
And Coster looks at you and he says, Ah, so you are the baron of the house now, yes. Well, we have the
Yes, I'm not.
we have the issue here that the old lord of the valley, Seto Kaiba, is dead. So judge and retribution falls to the next highest ranking official in the city, which seems to be you, apparently. So,
Hell yeah.
so we have before you, it seems that this young girl, and Coster pulls forward this little elven girl in chains, and he says, "This girl was found stealing bread from the market. She is the first one you must judge. What should we do with
Oh,
the
let her go.
Threaten to cut the bread in half. That worked before.
I don't think
It's
it's
a-
any
Release her,
crime.
go.
Food.
That's
And
a
maybe
that's
hit her with a
Solomon
belt,
joke, by the
and-
way.
Hit her with a belt.
The
10
other
lashes.
kobold, the other female kobold looks and says, "What? What is this? Why? What? Hello. By the way, I'm Peter. My name is Peter."
Tell me what.
Get a bread?
Yes, that is what we kobolds are named after. Breads. Yes.
Okay.
Anyways,
So,
we are
yeah,
freeing
just
the
the
girl
girl-
or 10 lashes.
One lash and free the girl.
All right. Bring out Reffel. And you see this large hulking man comes out, and they give him a large chain. And they throw
No.
the girl down.
I changed my mind.
And then PETA and Coster look at you and they say, but the judge has already gone away. You cannot stop what is going to happen. And he brings the chain out, and Rufa brings the chain down, and you hear the girl just scream, and something crunches from the action.
Oh my goodness.
They all
You're gonna
walk
kill another
away.
child.
They walk away and they say, "Ah, yes, this is a fine way. The Dragonkin in town will be quite pleased with your judgment today." And they walk away, and you see the girl just kind of, now almost crippled, just kind of crawls away. Not really crawling, more pulling with her arms
Oh
off
my
of the
gosh.
premise.
Jesus Christ.
And that's your morning.
I thought
ain't
it'd
crawling,
be
more
with
than
a
limping.
belt in like a parenting way.
Spencer
Well.
says, no, you beat the hell out
Oh
of
well, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. So,
Could have killed her.
I'm gonna say you guys have access to also the inn from where you're at in your house. And at the inn, I didn't mention this last week, there is actually a blacksmith, and also some of the more basic shops that you have access to. So, if you are on Roll20, you have the armor and weapons upgrade lists, and then a couple other things. So, before we do the competition and all that stuff with hunting the Drake, you guys can go through these lists and go ahead and try and upgrade whatever stuff you want. I'm gonna go starting with how it's laid out with everyone on my screen on Roll20 from left to right, and we'll go one at a time and just tell me if you want to buy anything for an upgrade on your weapons or your armor or anything. So, Dalton, do you want to upgrade your stuff?
No.
Okay. Zach, Sagron, do you want to upgrade anything or buy anything?
Noper.
All right. Holden Vetner, do you want to buy anything?
Is this like basic stuff? I wouldn't be able to get any like scrolls or anything here.
This is not scrolls. This is just the stuff that is that you can see on Roll20.
Right. Oh, on Roll20, I forgot you had put some of the items on there.
Yeah. So those tables,
Uh,
anything from those tables, if you have the money for an upgrade or anything like that, you can pay for it.
Gosh.
And I want to remind everyone, you have a basic weapon right now. No one has purchased a masterwork yet.
If you have 1,000 gold, I can make a bladed belt, which is a masterwork weapon, but just making something into a masterwork weapon is only like 300, so it's...
Holden,
Yeah,
would you like to buy anything?
I think no. Not right now.
Madeline, would you like to buy anything?
A question.
Yes.
So I'm thinking about upgrading my armor.
Okay.
What is the skill check reduction?
So for a masterwork armor, that's the first thing that you get. That reduces the penalty on your armor that it incurs on you. How that would work is, let me actually open your sheet up here to see if your armor even gets affected by that.
I have
The
leather
kind-
armor.
The kind of short version of that stat is like, it's a lot harder to do a backflip if you're wearing like full plate armor, like
Mhm.
really heavy metal stuff, and so
Hmm.
right? Is that the stat
Yeah.
I'm thinking of? Okay.
So what this affects? All right, I got. Oh no, that's the wrong sheet. Remy, there it is. So what you look at, Madeline, on the main sheet, at where you're equipping stuff. I'm clicking on it right now. The max dex penalty is 6. That would go up to 7. So
What is
what that means is if we go to your skills tab, if any of your modifiers for any of your skills should go up beyond 6, it won't. It'll max out at 6. So the ability modifier, if it's dexterity base, will be capped out at 6, and it won't go up beyond that unless you have reduced it with the masterwork.
Okay.
Now,
Did I fill
if
this leather armor? I don't know if I did.
what'd you say?
Did I fill this out right for the armor?
Yeah, it's all correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And then if you're looking for the opposite, well, not the opposite, but for the other thing, which is for your weapon, upgrading your weapon is actually a pretty good option because it increases your accuracy by 1 point permanently for a masterwork.
Okay, I'm gonna do the weapon then.
Okay. So what we would do then for your sheet is...
I'll let you do that. I'll just take the money out.
Alright, cool. All that we're going to do is now change this. Which one? The dagger or the battle axe?
The battle axe.
Okay, we're going to turn the battle axe, that attack mod, into 1. And then we're just going to call this a... masterwork. There you go. Alright.
Perfect.
Anything else you would like to buy, or is that it?
That's it. Thank you.
Alright. Last person. Jesse. Anything that you would like to upgrade or buy?
No, I would, however, like to discern the hammer that I have in my inventory.
You would like to figure it out. Okay. You can try to... What do you mean by discern? You want to try and figure it out if it's enchanted or anything, or what it
I
is
just want to. I
specifically?
want to figure out like all the information about it I can.
Okay. Roll an appraise check. And are you doing this by yourself, or would you like to also have other people in the group help you with this?
Guys, would you like to help me with this?
I would love
What do you
to.
mean?
Right, everyone can roll a appraisal check to try and figure out
Oh God.
Well- just at least what this is.
I'll roll it, but
20 plus 4.
Ooh.
Nat 20. Okay, Jesse,
alright.
I'm going to say with a nat 20, you automatically
to
know
roll.
both what... You're going to know what this hammer is, and you're also going to learn the value and also the magical things that are applied to it. You don't even have to do the spell check.
he just knows
Oh.
the entire thing.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. So this is a...
Here's the item webpage.
This is a rank 3 warhammer. This thing is worth 18,300 gold.
Whoa!
That's a small portion.
You
A
know
lot of money.
that this is a legendary type weapon amongst the dwarves. This is a weapon only held usually by a chieftain. So you can guess that the dwarf you stole this from was the chief of the tribe, and they are very pissed off at whoever probably took away this hammer.
Oh,
Kill him with the hammer.
oh my gosh.
I don't want to pull that hammer.
That hammer is very expensive. I'm gonna say you cannot just sell it easily. You're gonna have to probably sell it if you're far away from the dwarves, which you're technically close to them now. You cannot do it here. If you want to sell it, you'll have to probably sell it in another town or somewhere pretty far away. And probably you'll have to contact the black market or something like that to get rid of this thing.
You sound like a guy who would know offense.
So
I thought for a second there you said you sound like a guy who would no offense, and you were about to say something offensive.
So
Okay,
Jesse,
can
this
I
is a
use it?
this is a two-handed warhammer. If I remember right, that's 2d8 of damage, and then on top of it, it does a d4 fire damage.
Jeez.
It gets
Okay,
a
so read the
plus
damage dice
2
off.
to accuracy, a plus 2 to damage, and it's 18,300. That is this item that you have stolen.
Wait, what are the damage dice one more time?
So damage dice, off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember. It's going to be a two-handed warhammer, which I think is 2d8.
2d8.
Yes. I'm going off the top of my head here, and then it does a d4 of fire damage. No, not a d6 of fire damage.
Ooh.
And then in that area where it says attack and damage right next to it on the far right, if you're putting this into like the attack stuff, Jesse, I don't know if that's what you're doing right now or not.
I'm writing down all the notes about it.
Okay, I'm gonna open up your sheet just to see where you're putting this, just to make sure that Jesse character, Leonardo, and main, and
I'm not even sure who would use a two-handed weapon best, but
okay, you're putting it here. It's a
Sounds
2d8
pretty
plus 1d6. This is a rank 3 weapon, so rank 3 should just kind of give away what it is. Technically, it's a plus 2 weapon. So that means it would have a bonus plus 2 accuracy and plus 2 damage no matter what. On top of that, so
Okay.
yeah, 2d8 plus 1d6 plus
Plus 2 accuracy and plus 1 damage.
plus 2 damage.
Plus 2 damage.
It's a very good weapon. All right. So is that all that you wanted to do?
real quick,
Yeah.
looking at the table you have on Roll20, should the accuracy be one more than the damage for rank 2? Because
What? It's
It
rank
gains-
3. This is a
Well-
rank 3 hammer, but how Masterwork works is Masterwork gives a +1, and then an enhanced one, it only gives damage.
yeah, I forget
It's weird.
that.
It's really weird and dumb, but that's how it works. Yeah, that's
I
why
also
I have it
forget-
laid out.
I forget that the table you have isn't cumulative. It just shows what it is at that level.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sorry.
There you go. All right. Anything else, you guys? Anybody want to do anything else? If not, then
Nope.
we're gonna jump into this next little bit. All right. So you guys are finished up with your house. You've rested up, and you're waking up in the morning. You're coming out of the building. You've done some purchases. The blacksmith has helped you out a little bit. And now you come outside of the inn after leaving with your port key, and you can see out in the front a small crowd of the other, I guess, combatants are surrounding the dwarven camp watching something that's going on. As you approach and get closer, you can hear a very angry dwarf screaming in Dwarvish. Graksnak, grakakaka, borstikakak. And what would you guys like to do? That's all you hear, and the crowd is
Go
too
away.
big right now. You just want to walk away?
Well, I'm gonna stay in the back and watch.
Okay.
Real quick, can I try to detect magic on the hammer?
What do you think he's mad about?
You mean
Fuck
Jesse's
you.
hammer? You mean
Yes.
Jesse's hammer? I mean, you already know it's magical, but you detect magic, and it's magical.
It does have a. I'm just making sure that it has a noticeable magic aura that other people could. Let me try and word it a different way. Does it have a unique enough magical aura
You can
that
detect it, and the aura is fiery magic, and that is all you can detect on it. It's not
Okay.
super noticeable. Like, it's not like. More than likely, probably one other person has, like, a fiery magical weapon on them, so it's okay right now. It won't just be
Okay.
automatically detected. It's not like it's, like, got a key signature, or, like.
right? Okay.
It doesn't have a license key on it.
Can I buy a chain and hang it from my neck,
What'd you say?
No. Hush you.
please?
No.
What did you say you wanted to do?
I want
He
to buy
wants
a
to
chain
be-
and hang it from my neck.
He wants to be Flavor Flav.
I mean, you don't have enough money for that. I mean, unless you do. I mean,
What
I
about a
guess the
rope?
blacksmith could
Have
probably
some
sell it to
silk
you
rope.
for like
Did you
400
say a
gold.
rope?
Yeah. What
You
about
want to
a-
spend 400 gold on a chain?
No. I hear you thinking
That's
about
kinda
that.
Sick, actually.
The answer is no. You should not do that until those
Why not?
dwarves. You should not do that until those dwarves are either very far away or not alive anymore.
Dude, it's my hammer that I stole from the dwarves. Nobody but the dwarves. I stole it from them. It's
Yeah.
their fiery magic hammer. I'm just like, no. I was about to be like, I'm just yelling this out loud.
While you guys are talking about this in the back, you hear something that sounds like come from the front. And then you hear
Uh-oh.
again screaming from the front. It's another time with the same angry dwarf saying,
let's get
what
out
would
of
you
here.
guys
Let's
like to
go.
do?
Let's leave.
You don't know what that was. You just heard that sound, though.
No, it sounds like anger.
I
think
get
we
on
should
my
go.
knees.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
You get on your
what
knees?
in the world's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing?
Ah,
Elijah, what are you doing? You
I'm gonna get on my knees, put my shoes under my knees, and try to yell back what you said.
He can't see you, but I'm saying you guys are in the back of the crowd. So you're yelling. What are you yelling at him?
Whatever he tried yelling at me.
Roll a linguistics check to try
We
and
are
say what he
poking
said
the
back to
fire.
you.
I'm
Well,
pretty
there goes
sure I did it
Elijah.
right.
That's big words coming from the dude who stole an $18,000 hammer.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's my hammer now.
Yeah.
You better hide it.
Well, it's a Russian hammer, so technically it's our hammer.
Can I
Ooh.
use
Say it word for word, you piece of trash.
Did he roll in that 20?
Yeah, he
Oh my god.
did. As soon as you
Holy-
say
Wow.
this, you say this back to him. As soon as you say this, the crowd goes silent. And then you hear the dwarf at the front say, Brascott. And then the crowd parts. And you guys can finally see what was happening up at the front. At the front, you can see on the ground is a dwarf that's dead. It's the two guards from yesterday. One of them is dead on the ground. He has what looks like a brick in his mouth, and he's been curb stomped to death. His jaw is unhinged, and he lies there dead. And the foot
Can we
of the
find out what
dwarf is
Elijah said?
on
Running right behind
the
Jesse.
foot of the dwarf is now on the back of the neck of the second guard, and he's looking at you guys, and then he just forces his leg down, and then you just hear, and then you see this guy just dies instantly, and his jaw just ruptures and his neck snaps, and the dwarf just looks at you.
Okay.
What did Elijah say to him?
This
You want to
dude seems
roll
very
a
friendly.
linguistics check to try and figure out a little bit of what it was?
It's probably something like we have the
Okay.
hammer.
You're terrible.
4. You have no idea. You think it has something to do with bread.
No, wait.
Oh, I
that
have no
was-
idea.
Oh yeah, you think it's also about bread.
Okay. Hang on. Let me give it a shot.
Man, these guys must really hate bread.
Knowledge.
I don't like rye.
Knowledge linguistics.
It's just linguistics. It's not a knowledge.
Okay. D20 plus 4. Let's go. Okay, what this
What is this? What is
Wow.
this?
Can't
Okay.
wait till we do combat and I'll die.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
I
get
forgot
these
to
nat
put away my
20s
weighted
out.
dice.
So, God, you know word for word what he said. He said, from the stone mother you'll return, from the stone mother you were born. I send you back for dishonoring yourself in the clan.
That's not very nice.
That's what you
Yeah.
said to him.
Yeah, you-
There's a lot
you
of
just-
yelling this.
You literally just yelled at this guy who curb stomped two of the nastiest dudes around that you're gonna send him back to his maker.
Do it again.
You can say, you know how to say it, so I'm gonna say you can say it verbatim, word for word again if you want, Elijah.
Or we could just leave.
I'm currently doing my best to hide behind Jesse right now. Like,
Oh no.
even if
see
it looks
that
like
the
I'm hiding
dwarf-
behind a light
Roll the
bulb.
stealth check with disadvantage. Elijah's a
Don't-
skinny
He's gonna
guy.
mistake. He's gonna mistake Jesse for
Well,
you.
What
Alright,
is
let's
your
see.
stealth modifier?
Wait, let me. I'm looking.
Dude,
Is
I'm gonna be
plus
honest.
3.
I'm so fragile. If he threw me on the ground to curb stomp me, I'd be dead by the time I hit the ground. Like, he'd raise his foot and be like, "Oh, whoops, he's already dead."
Alright, he got a 22, Elijah. What'd you get for your stealth check?
19.
19.
19. He sees you. You are literally there. He sees you, and he's approaching, and he has a secondary weapon. He's holding an axe in his hands as he's approaching you guys, and as he's slowly approaching,
Is he wearing
just
armor?
he is not wearing armor. He wears no armor. As he's walking forward, you hear a bell start ringing, and you hear as you turn around, you look and you say, "All right, my little girls and boys, it's time for the competition. Come here. It's time to go." It's the barmaid at the inn who was taking everyone to start the competition. And you see the dwarf looks at you, and he just shakes his head, and then he walks back to his camp.
Oh my gosh, thank you. You're a saint.
All right, so you guys, I'm gonna say, are lining up for the competition. And the barmaid woman says, "Now you all are hunting our horrid beast that destroyed the town, but today I believe that at least some of you will survive. Not all, but at least some. It was last seen going towards the town of Orica. And you shall try to get there. And remember, the first one to kill it and bring its head to Raros wins the 20,000 gold or royal pardon. Are all teams ready?" All right. So is everyone ready? Yes or no? This is your last chance for anything that you might need.
Do I have potions?
Wait. I like to make some coffee.
Okay,
Get
you
energized.
brew some last-second coffee.
I'm gonna buy a potion. Is that on the thing? Yeah, I'm gonna buy.
There are no potions.
Oh, well then never mind. I'm going to eat my gold coins and hope that it counts as a potion.
It does not.
Yeah,
I
probably.
hand him some coffee.
I don't think that was a diss per se, but
So, let me pull up my notes here. All right. So, this is how the competition's going to work. One of you guys is going to be the designated hunter. This is a race that you guys are all about to be a part of to try to track down and get to the Drake first. You may or may not want to get to the Drake first. Because
Sure.
it is, I'm gonna tell you now, the Drake is a CR6, and more than likely you will not live if you all get there first. So what your goal is to do is try to get there, and then we're gonna start actually at the arena where that's happening at. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that this is working. All right, cool. And depending on the place that you come in is going to be the order of how you all will arrive into the arena. Some of the combatants will be halfway friendly to you guys. Some of them will probably be just looking to murder you guys, i.e. the dwarves. And some are kind of in the middle, and those are the elves. So, who would like to be designator hunter of the group?
I don't have really a ranged weapon. I need to be somebody else.
A lot of crickets.
This is not really a ranged weapon type thing, Jesse. This is just whether or not you can make survival checks to hunt down the creature. And it's going to be kind of point based. And I will tell you what time you actually do arrive at the town.
Ah,
Who wants to be the hunter to make the survival checks?
Well,
I have
um,
6 for survival.
Okay.
that's
Sounds like you're volunteering.
that's good, but we could also go with someone with a lower score to because again we might not want to get there first, so
It's true.
It's true.
that's true.
I think that's true.
Yeah, that might be true.
So,
It
How
ain't
about
me.
someone with like a 4?
yeah, does anyone have kind of a middle of the road skill for survival?
I've got
Zero.
a 0.
count?
Madeline?
6.
Okay, so it seems like our options are either 6 or 0. But between all of us, we're either very streetwise or very dumb. So I'm in the dumb group. Okay. Either
I am
way.
too. Don't you dare call me streetwise.
What do you have, Jesse?
I have 0.
So, do we want to go with a 6 person or with a 0 person?
I vote 6. I'd rather be there first than last.
I was gonna say 0 because I don't want to be there first.
Last. Can't
Yeah.
do number 1,
Okay.
'cause that makes 11.
I'm gonna I'm gonna vote
3 more votes.
I'm gonna vote for a 0 person as well because I would rather fight like dwarves or something instead of a
Dragon.
super crazy dragon. Especially now that we for sure don't have a paladin with us.
You make a compelling argument.
You are down a healer.
Zach and Jesse.
I
We all
will
vote.
for 0.
Yeah, we can go with
Okay.
the 0.
Well,
I don't think I have
Okay,
much except
0
for like
it is.
diplomacy. So that's the only highest thing I would have for any of the things we do.
Now, which 0 are we going with?
Yeah, I was gonna say between the 3 of us, it
I
may
mean,
not
I
make a.
have COVID.
Is that a good or a bad in this specific situation?
Nah, my character's sick. We can't do it.
I always thought your character was pretty sick.
Ha, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'll do it, just so that we can get on with it.
Yay.
We can.
All right.
I mean, like.
Go
yeah,
ahead with
whatever.
the first roll. I will let you know I have already pre-done all these rolls ahead of time, so I already know what the outcomes are, more or less.
What's a 2 get me?
You get last place for the first time. Everyone takes off. They are all quite literally miles ahead of you on the first
We are-
roll.
Still making coffee.
Hiding from the dwarves.
All right, go for your second roll.
Roll number 2.
Ooh.
You are literally still in last place. The everyone else is ahead of you. You have
Really
lost
bad.
trail of everyone else.
What are the odds of
This
rolling
one.
2 than a 1? Like
But I can't do it a
Probably.
3rd time.
1
Here
in
we
200?
go.
Like
It's an 8. That's That could be worse.
made it
8
1 foot.
is still in last place, but you're starting to creep up a bit.
We're
much.
creeping. You ready for another one?
Okay.
10.
All right. You didn't get last place this time, but you're
That's
now,
pretty cool.
as you're approaching up, you can kind of see that there seems to be you're not too far away, but you seem pretty decently close to the dwarves of all the groups.
Oh,
Dwarves are second from last. Go again.
okay. Hey!
Nat 20.
Hey,
Overnight, as you're
oh, wow.
traveling, you actually do overtake the dwarves. You have now actually passed them, and you can actually see some trail that shows that ahead of you are the skin changers.
Cool. They don't hate us. I
Yeah.
don't think. 19.
Not yet. Not yet.
You actually, that's with a +0, right?
Correct.
1, 2, 3. You are on the outskirts of the town. The next roll you'll make will actually get you into the town. You can see that the elves have just arrived inside the city from where you're standing at. Next roll, depending on whether or not the skin changers can beat you in this roll, we'll see if you'll get in before them or they'll go before you. You go in
19?
before the skin changers. All right. So first off, let me make sure.
We started off pretty crummy and then we made it.
You're second. All right. So you guys can at least
Mhm.
kind of see. Let me do the reveal areas here. There are 4 starting points you guys can choose to start at. I'm going to open them up here. Within, you can see at least. This one's supposed to be a starting point. I don't know why I didn't, but that's a starting point. Those are the 3 separate starting points of the map. As a group, decide where you would like to start at entering the city through.
Autumn.
Bottom?
Bottom.
I also vote bottom.
Bottom.
Okay, bottom it is. All right, let me pull over your guys' characters. Gonna copy these. And I'm gonna go over here, and then we will paste them in right there.
That's so tiny.
All right, since you came in here, oh, it's big. Since you guys came in here, I'm actually going to. You decided to start here. We're going to reveal the whole map now.
Hey, where am I? Oh, there I am. I was in the dark. That's a double entendre. Because I didn't know where I was. That's the joke.
I don't think they still get it. Keep going.
Here we are.
All.
Yeah, so
right.
there's supposed to be dragons somewhere.
This is so painful.
Is anyone else getting on here?
All right, who was it else I got here? All right, the elves started up here. They decided to go up here. They've had a turn here, so they've actually moved all the way down to here on their turn. All right, it is now you guys as a group's turn at this moment. Where would you like to go?
Can I perception check? What's going on?
You know where the Drake is. I'm gonna let you know. It is literally right here, up here in this little arena area.
Where is
if-
here?
I am.
Is this just
pinging-
rubble?
There's a lot of rubble. This city has been massively destroyed by this little Drake. It is right up here. I'm pinging it on the map as best as I can.
You'll have to zoom out a lot if you haven't already done.
Yeah, no, I see it now.
Gotcha.
There it
Can we
is.
move through the fireballs in the street or no?
No, those are fireballs. You can walk on the
Okay.
street though.
Is the
That's good.
rubble impassable?
The what?
The rubble?
Rubble is mostly impassable. You can make a climb check to get over it.
What about the dirt?
I played that game.
Dirt is dirt. You can walk on it.
Okay.
So when you're
I
saying
say
dirt,
let's go right across through the.
dirt is just the stuff that is not street.
Yes.
Okay.
You have street and dirt, and then there's houses and rubble.
What are these electric things on the houses?
Those are bursts of electricity that the Drake has let out.
That's pretty cool. That might
All
be
right.
us in a little while.
All right, guys, where do you want to go? Do you want to move? Where do you want to move
Backwards.
closer towards? You want to leave the city. All right.
Run away.
Do you want to move closer towards the Drake, or where do you want to go?
Do we kind of want to go like this way, like Dalton was saying?
Fine.
Yeah, I think we should do like that,
Okay. I'm going to move you guys together.
and then maybe
You said you want to move here?
for take. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And then it's the next set of turns. The skin changers arrive in the top corner here. The elves are going to move and take their move action. They can move very far.
It's because they got long legs.
And then it's you guys' go, wherever you guys want to go.
Well, shouldn't we go?
You don't want to go like
Sounds
there.
like-
Do
We
that.
can't go that way. How are we gonna fit right there?
We could
Say
squeeze on
squeeze through the
through.
building.
Yeah, we can go between the buildings, or there might be some room like there, but
I'll say you can move
Yep.
between the buildings here and through that spot with no check.
Is it small, or is it like normal
It's a
size?
this is a cramped space.
I can't go that way. I gotta go around.
Okay.
it might be better to maybe hide behind a house for a minute anyways.
Like right here.
Or like over here-ish. Just kind of go around the back.
Can I wait for everyone to catch up?
Yeah, wait for other distractions or targets. So that we're not the only ones getting fireballed or lightning bolted.
I'm okay with that.
Is everyone
Sounds
else cool with that?
So you want to move in right here?
Like, no, like over here, like, go around the back of the building, to have some cover.
Oh, you mean like... You guys have control of your characters. You can move where you want to be at here.
Yeah.
So, like, back
There.
here-ish.
Okay. So you guys go
Yeah.
there. Alright. It is now... That'll be your move. It is now the dwarves who arrive here. They all arrive right here. And they're going to actually just ignore the elves for now, and they're just going to move their short distance they can, which is right there.
Eh,
Elves
tiny
are going
legs.
to go. Yeah, they got tiny little legs. Elves are now going to rush. They're going to stop right here, hiding behind this wall. And
Jesse,
the skin
move your
changers
character
are
over
going
us.
to move.
They're, like,
and then
zooming.
make it
Oh, I
to
couldn't even
about
see it.
right here. That is their turn. You guys, who wants to go?
Oh boy. I don't really know where I want to go, but
Maybe just like right there.
yeah. I mean, that seems good to me.
Okay,
Is that
yep.
is that a reasonable distance, Spencer? Up to like there-ish?
Yeah, I mean, you can go as far or as little as you want in a turn.
Alright, we'll go.
So what you're saying is we can go all the way over here.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, as long as it's reasonable.
Oh, that is reasonable. What are you talking about?
No, no, sir. No, calm down.
I'm pretty sure 3 dwarves would curb stomp you before you made it over there.
I didn't do nothing to them. I just sat there and looked dumb.
I don't think they care at this point.
Yeah, me and Rio were dead.
I like to think that I hid myself, even though I was in plain sight.
I'm over here.
He's gonna kick my butt.
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson?
Oh, youth.
Oh, youth. So that's gonna be your move action. Elves are still gonna kind of hang out and hide here. They're gonna wait. They're gonna let the dwarves. Dwarves are gonna actually charge on past. They're gonna like wait there, and skin changers are going to rush south now over to here. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Is that a dog or a notification? in the
That's my
background?
dog barking. He's having a panic
Oh,
attack.
okay.
I think my family just got back from looking at Christmas lights.
So it is a notification that your
Sure.
family's back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right. What would you guys like to do now? Do you want to keep hiding out in this corner?
Does it
think-
seem
I think we
like
should try hiding out, but that's just me.
Let someone else take it.
Does it seem like the dwarves are very interested in us?
Roll a perception.
Oh, are you asking me?
Spencer?
They are.
Yeah.
They look like they're in a bloodlust right now, and they're just rushing for the biggest thing that they can find.
Spencer, is
Okay.
anyone looking at me in our party?
What do you mean looking at you? Like,
Like, is anyone like just like looking at me or seeing me right now?
I mean, your party
that mean?
members are. That's up to them. Do you guys want to look at Sagron? I mean,
I like did they like notice me? I guess I'll make like a stealth check to make sure they don't see me right now.
your friends or the dwarves?
That's my friends, my friends.
Okay.
I know you're there, but I'm not looking at you.
Roll a stealth check, sure. Who set off the car alarm?
Perfect.
What did you get? Here, let me look at that. It is a 7. I'm just gonna say no one has to roll for that. Everyone sees you do whatever it is you're doing. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I pull out a jar, and I pull out a cookie out of the jar, and I eat it. And I think nobody sees me eat it, and I put the jar back in my backpack.
Okay. Okay, you do that, and everyone notices
Huh?
you eat a cookie.
I don't say anything.
All right. It's
I'm just like,
now-
whatever gets you going.
All right. It is now
I like the way you
the
phrase that.
elves' turn.
Y'all are terrible.
Elves are gonna actually creep in to right about here, and
Whatever
then
tickles
one of
your
them, one of the elves is actually going to pull out a longbow, and this is his favored enemy. He's going to actually roll to try and hit the dragon.
Favored enemy.
He did not hit that. He tried his best. It was not good enough. The arrow just fires and just pings in the distance, and the elves stand there, defenseless.
They just stand there
Yeah.
with their head down. They're like, oh shit.
Uh oh.
It is now the dwarves' turn. The dwarves are going to rush in behind them. They'll make it up to about right here. And then lastly, it's the skin changers. Skin changers are now going to rush forward. They're going to make it up to about here, actually, with you guys. All right. From this point forward, everyone roll initiative, and we're going to run off that.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. I forgot what my additive to initiative is. Okay.
Let's open up this turn order, and
I remembered because I looked it up.
Carter. Hina.
Wow!
I don't know what that was, and it made me uncomfy.
That was. I have a +9 to initiative and still somehow got an 11.
Was that you screaming, Holden?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
Never heard you that loud before.
Yeah, wow.
Add
Jeez, man.
Add turn, and then add
Alright,
turn.
cool, just
for
everyone-
that.
Yell at me for yelling at myself.
All right, Dalton, what did you get? You got a 12 plus
That
1,
spread
13.
ready, Holden.
And then Madeline,
I'll be
9 is
honest
your
with you, I just wanted
total.
to join in on it.
Yeah, I know. You're just that kind of guy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me zoom in.
I'm
here
just waiting on
and
you to roll initiative, buddy. It'll come back to you.
We all know it's gonna be a nat 20.
We don't
Leonardo,
just mark it down.
turn.
Just mark it down.
I will leave the
Uh,
chat if you roll you're not 20.
Don't
And I'll
leave
come
the
back.
Chat.
Oh, let's
Don't
get a
ruin
nat
the
20,
trip.
boys. Let's go.
Sagron, add turn
I'm
for
joking.
Sagron. Tempt fate. See what it does. All right, 12 for Sagron, and then Holden got an 11.
I'll leave the chat if I get a.
All right, it is. It's just Jesse who we're waiting on now.
Go, baby, go.
Come on. All right.
Escalators, escalators, escalators!
All right, that's 10 plus whatever your modifier is.
Oh right. Closest.
I swear, if you rolled a 12 too.
What modifier am I looking for?
Dexterity. You'll see initiative is the
Yeah.
total. Look where the word
Oh,
charisma
17.
is on your sheet and just go right, and then you'll see it's
You have
17.
plus
is your total.
7?
Yeah, I got a 17 total.
Wow.
Cocky. He did not like his initiative rolls in the last campaign. He did his best to change that.
I have big bicep, and now I'm like, I have lethal bicep.
Well,
All right,
Two
and then I
of your
just got to roll
initiative
for
rolls.
the dragon.
2 of your initiative rolls have been very good, Jesse, but let's not forget that the very first initiative roll that you ever did in this campaign was a nat 1, so...
Starting off.
Gotta let me live it down.
You got to salt the wound.
I got
Humble
the
him.
spreadsheet.
I don't think I ever got the fourth rolls because I wasn't there. I got the first, second, and third because it was just Dalton on that one, if you remember that. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, I have that one.
I guess the one after that was when y'all were having the big boss fight.
Yeah. That was one... I don't think anyone's rolled a natural 20 for initiative yet. I
Nope.
think...
Dalton got an unnatural 20.
Yeah, and I think Colton got a 19, which may have ended up unnatural higher, but
All right. Person who's going to go last is Remy. Person who gets to go first are the Skin Changers. Skin Changers will go as a group, starting with Gorm. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
What'd you get, Madeline?
35, 40,
A 9.
45, 50,
Oh.
55,
With the
60
plus
feet. So
4.
right there.
God.
Frodo's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20,
Everybody
25,
feeling
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And Biff is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 right there. That ends their turn. Dwarves get to go next. Leaky, this is the dwarf that you guys saw crush the other 2 dwarf skulls, is going to go into his rage, and then he's going to charge attack the Drake from here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 30 feet. He's exactly enough to get. He gets a charge bonus of +2 to hit. Alright, let's pull up the...
next time.
Leaky swings, and he gets a... He gets an 8. Leaky misses with his single swing, and his day is ruined. That ends Leaky's turn. Sidri is going to now take a shot with his bow. Sidri is going to shoot, and he gets a... Let's just say it's bad. Sidri,
let's just say it's bad.
he gets a... Oh, 14's not bad, but he does not hit. And then Ragna is going to take out a spell book, and then she's going to chant some words and actually cast this on to... she's going to take a 5-foot slip, cast this spell onto Sidri, and then that is the end of the dwarves. Drake's turn. Drake is now going to take a bite attack against Sigri. Well, against Leaky. That's gonna be a D20. That is a... That's an 18 on that roll. Leaky's AC is 14, so it's going to hit. Damage is going to be as follows. Leaky's going to take 12 damage and then a tail slap against him, which is going to roll, and that is a 29 that hits. And then we're going to do the damage for that. That's going to be a 8 damage on that second hit. Leaky is hurt pretty badly off of that. Next one to go is Leonardo.
Yeah.
Going Da
Sure.
Vinci then.
That's so cracking me up.
Your thieving problem might soon solve itself.
Of course, you could always like go up behind them and just smack them while they're in the midst of the battle too. So like,
Nothing personal, kid.
or my more. Just
What would you like to do, Jesse?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Sure
is.
is.
That's why I asked.
Oh no,
Here
Biff
we-
kind of be looking stupid with their stupid name. I'd probably kill them.
Whoa.
You want to just go backstab the other people helping you fight the Drake?
Oh, are they helping me fight it?
Yeah.
I do see. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind.
Can I backstab the Drake?
I mean,
With the hammer.
Drake's pretty big, and you gotta, if you could stealth in there without the Drake noticing, then yes, I will let you do a sneak attack on it.
Hell yeah.
Try to climb the.
Roll a stealth check against the Drake.
so-
The Drake's going to percept against you, but you have to make the movement towards the Drake first before you can roll.
Okay.
So put yourself where you want to be. You have
There's no way you can make it that far.
to do a run action, it'll be 60 feet, but still, as long as you're within the sight of the Drake, just roll to see if it percepts you.
I think,
Where's
even
Let's
a,
do your
run
movement.
I think even a run action would only put you like there.
Oh, I can run 120 feet.
Yeah, 'cause he a ninja, ain't he?
So wait, how many squares is or how much space is each square?
5 feet.
5,
Wait.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Why
30.
why can he run 120?
He's gonna take. So this is a thing that I did add in the new set of rules. You can take a run action, and then you can do now 4 times whatever your distance is.
Oh, okay.
That's a full round action of movement, but now he can do you can do 120 feet if you wanted, Holden.
Okay, 5,
I
10,
don't.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. Gotta move it over. 120. 115, 120. There we go.
Okay, now roll your stealth check.
I'm nervous for you at this
The
point.
dragon got a nat 20. I'm not gonna let you roll.
Oh, shit, really?
It looks you right in the eyes. It can see into your soul in this moment. It sees you. It got a nat 20.
Jesus
It is
Christ.
now the elves' turn. The elves are going to go. We're
that
gonna
was
start with. I'm going to start with Alma. She is going to now take a charge action, also running, so she's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Stop right there. That's going to be the end of her turn. She's going to stand there holding a shield in front of her, in front of the dragon. Next up, we have this guy, who kind of sucks, but he still is here. Shoot.
You told me about me?
He's going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, to about right there. It's going to stop, actually. And then we have this guy right here. He's going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and stop right there. That's the end of the elf's turn. Elijah, it's your turn with Drugger.
Bless you.
Awesome. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Trigger 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Right next to the dwarves. Cool.
And that's the end of our turns.
Okay. Next up is Sagron.
What's
Sundar and Sagron.
the difference with like running? 120
So
feet versus
instead of
60?
what running used to be was just double your movement, now it's just 4 times your movement speed.
But with like no extra cost because of it.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a full round action to run, and it's 4 times your movement speed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was like a negative to it, like you'd only get half a turn next turn or something.
Nope, it's just 4. And there's a feat you can take called Run that will then make it 5 times distance.
Were you accounting for that, Dalton?
Sure wasn't.
You want? I'll let you
That's why I
continue
was
on. You're at
confused.
60 on both. Keep going if you want. Dalton,
Okay.
you finish out first, and then let.
10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Okay. It is still.
25.
Okay, 25 on that. All right. It is still Zach. It's still your turn.
Thank you.
So 5, 10, 15, 5, 35, 45, 50, 5, 60. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 40, so that's 100. 105, yeah. 10, 15. Simvar gonna be right next to him, right there.
Okay. Sounds good. Vet nerd is your turn.
120 there. Get that full
Yeah.
move.
Yeah. I don't exactly want to run as far up as everyone else. So the question is, do I want to antagonize one of the other groups yet?
Yes.
Well, that's all I need to hear.
It's an immediate
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And what am I going to do here? Let me double check the numbers for this, but I'm scared of someone who can do magic as well or better than me, so I am going to chuck a snowball as hard as I can at Ragna.
Okay. Does she make a save, or is it a touch from you? I think it's a touch attack from you. You make a ranged touch attack.
Both, actually.
Okay, she will make her save.
It will end up being a fortitude save, assuming I hit.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll that.
Well, yeah. Ooh, that's
You
not
match her
good.
AC. You hit.
Oh, haha.
She wears no armor because she's a wizard.
I know the feeling, ma'am. So I will roll damage, which is, if you could believe it, a snowball that's apparently filled with like lead and uranium because it's
Of course.
4d6.
Jesus. Okay.
1 per level.
Two.
Rolled really poorly.
And a
So
max.
that's
10 damage to
10.
Ragna. Alright.
10 damage and a fortitude throw.
Okay, she got a 17.
I think that makes it, because it's 10 plus mine. But yeah, that makes it.
Okay. Then that is
Man.
your turn. You dealt 10 damage to Ragna. Remy, it
I
is
haven't-
your turn.
I haven't done it much, but I need to start spending my my arcane points.
Whose turn? My turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't hear Spencer say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Head dwarf.
What'd you say?
Who is the leader of the dwarves?
Right here, this guy, Leaky, who just charged to the front.
The one that's
Okay.
right next to the drink.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna run.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm not done. Hold on. I move my thing up.
Hey, what's
50,
up?
60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. And you are right there. It is now back to the Skin Changers. It is the Skin Changers' turns. They are going to go now. Alright, so we're going to start off with our old friend Gorm. Gorm is the paladin of this group. He's going to now start charging forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's going to be his whole turn because that's as much as he can. And then we have these guys in the back, Rhodes and Biff. Biff's going to take a 5, 10, 15, 20. Frode's go 5, 10, 15, 20 as well. Both of them are going to try and make longbow attacks against the Drake. Let's roll for both of them. First one hits, dealing the first damage against the Drake. Second one does hit. It matches AC, so they both hit the Drake. All right, they're both gonna roll damage against it. Six. Okay, 14 damage in total is dealt against the Drake. It is now the dwarves' turn. Dwarves are going to...
Here's the part where I get scared.
Alright,
Are they gonna
dwarves,
kill him?
we're going to start off with... Actually, Ragna is going to move 5, 10, 15 feet. Cast a spell on a tiny little rodent in her hand, and then it runs off as her familiar, touching Leaky, giving him True Strike. After that, Sidril is noticed that you attacked the caster. Sidri is going to now aim at Vetna with his longbow and take a shot. He does not get the extra to that. He rolled a... What is this? Sidri
I
is...
forgot he had a bow. Actually, maybe
he
I
got
didn't
a
do it.
20-something. I'm just going to say it hits because it's 20.
Yeah.
We're going to roll damage. He doesn't get the bonus stuff because you are not a favored enemy. It's a... That... It's just a D... 4 damage dealt to Vetner.
That's
And
manageable.
Sidri is going to take a 5-foot step back to Ragnar to help guard her. Leaky is now hit with True Strike. He's going to take a swing against the Drake. He gets a +20 to his roll from True Strike, so he has a 36 is what he rolls. He's going to hit Raging. Oh no, that's a 30. It's higher than that. It's a 38. He is going to hit while Raging. He's not going to roll damage against it. That will be... $15 damage dealt against the Drake from Leaky. That's the dwarf's turn's end. Drake is going to go now. Alright, Drake is now going to open its maw up, and then it's going to fire a ball of lightning as its whole turn. How does this work? Let me remember. Blah, blah, blah. First one it hits, chain lightning attack. After that, everyone who's 20 feet will take hit.
Oh no.
7. Alright, okay, so how this works is it's going to be aimed at Leaky first. It's going to hit Leaky. It bounces off to Alma. It then bounces off. This is a ball of electricity that leaves a Drake's mouth. It opens up, screeching, and then it hits Leaky. And then this ball of electricity hits Alma. It jumps to Leonardo. It jumps to Elijah. It hits Drigger. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It hits Remy, and then it hits Sunvar, ending there. Everyone in that area make a reflex save.
I have electric resistance of 5.
Okay, make a reflex save.
Just FYI.
Okay, that'll
You
be
want me to
affecting
roll?
too.
Reflex.
You have to roll for yourself and Drigger, Elijah.
Okay.
Good thing.
I'm gonna roll for
Good
the
thing,
dwarves.
Quadruped Eidolon gets a huge reflex.
Leaky got a nat 1. He's gonna take double damage.
Ooh.
Alma rolled a. Let me see. What did she roll? Nat 20 from Sagron. You take 0 damage.
Well, it wasn't
Um,
Saladron, but it was Sunvar, but same. Yeah.
Sunvar takes 0 damage. Oh shoot, no elves. Skin changer, ranger, elf. It was Alma. Alma got a 10 plus 4. She got a 14. She fails to save. Alma's gonna get hurt. Jesse, what did you roll?
Leaky might die.
15.
15. 15 is not enough. You get hit. So Leaky is going to take. I'm actually going to show you how much damage he takes. We're gonna show. Slash
Boy.
R.
Trigger rolled a 12. I rolled a 21.
42 damage. You see Leaky literally evaporates from where he's standing. His armor sits in a spot. Leaky has died. He gets no save. Alma is going to take a regular
Was that double
60,
dice or just double damage?
22 against Alma. He got double dice. 22 against
Rio, our
Alma.
job is done.
Alma is barely standing after that hit. It then goes to Leonardo. Jesse, did you roll your save? Or is that what this 15 is up here?
That's what
15?
the 15 is.
15 fails. Slash R.
Yeah, it was probably only gonna be half damage anyway.
25 against Leonardo.
Oh my god, am I
Are
dead?
you up? You're down? Okay, so
I'm
you're blacked
down.
out. Alright, on your turn you're gonna make the first death save of the game. Elijah. What did you get on your roll?
Drigger got a 12. I got a 21. That's
Okay,
with
you're
our
gonna
stuff
take.
added to
Alright,
it.
Drigger. Okay, Elijah will take half damage. Slash R 66. It's rolling the dice very slowly on my side. 27. We're gonna round it down to 26. You take 13 damage.
Okay.
Drigger's
I'm
gonna
not
take
dead.
full. Drigger's gonna take full damage though. He takes 19 damage.
He is barely still alive.
He's still
Oh,
up. It
crap.
hits Remy. Remy, you passed your save, right?
Yeah, oh, I got a 3.
You got a 23, so you pass. You're gonna take half damage of this. Slash R.
What is this
66.
electrical resistance 5?
I'll tell you how it works. So 14, that was really good for you. 14, you take half of that, so 7, and then you have electrical resistance. So then you subtract 5 from that damage. So you take 2 damage after that burst of electricity. And then the little tidbits that remain sprinkle into Sunvar, and nothing hurts him at all. It just evaporates before it gets to him. That is what happens. Leaky is just exploded. Leonardo's down. This is insane. I love it. All right.
How are you not dead? I don't know.
All right. We're down to the barbarian dwarf. Leaky took how much damage? 42. Oh yeah, he's definitely dead. 42. He's out of rage. He just falls dead to the ground.
That's terrible.
All right, we are after Drake's turn. Took the whole turn to do that. It is now Leonardo. Roll a death save. This is a D20 with nothing added or subtracted from it, and this is going to just be a check mark whether or not it's positive or negative. So roll a
This will
D20.
be so sad if I die here.
This is your first one. Okay, 5. So how this works is it's like baseball. 3 strikes and you're out. Okay? So this is your first negative save. You get a negative save. So if no one can heal you to stand up before you roll 3 death saves, then you die. If you roll a d20 and they're all 10 or higher, and you roll 3 times that you get the 10 or higher, then you stabilize and you're just passed out for the rest of the fight.
All right.
And this is the nervousness that I like from 5e. All right, it is the elves' turn. Elves, they have Alma up in the front. Alma is freaking out. Alma just witnessed this guy die and just got hit with a blast of electricity. She is going to roll a d20 to hit. Ooh, that's really good, actually. All right. She hits after her additives. I forgot to turn on her smite. There's her smite. Now she is going to deal her damage. She's holding a longsword and also a shield. She's going to deal a d8 plus 5 damage. Rolled minimum. Great. She deals 6 damage to the Drake. Drake takes 6 damage. That's her turn. Where is it? Where did I put the Drake? There's Drake. Drake takes...
Where did I put the drink?
The Drake takes 6 damage. 6 damage to the Drake. And then it is now the elves in the back's turn. Lyndon is going to now cast True Strike onto Arod. Arod is now going to aim his longbow at the dragon, the Drake, and roll. And we got ourselves 5 plus 20. That's 25. That's going to hit no matter what.
Hold on just a second. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 25 for this True Strike. And this is favored enemy, so we're going to roll damage. It's d6. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 damage dealt to the Drake there. It is now Elijah's turn.
First I'm gonna have Drigger move 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move 5, and I'm going to attempt to attack him with my scimitar.
Okay. You get a single hit against him. You get a +2 for flanking with Drigger.
Yeah.
I think it's +4.
You're right. It is +4 because you got the pack tactic stuff thing. The improved
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
That is 8. That does not hit from you. Roll for Drigger to hit.
8.
Oh wait, did you add
rolled a
all the other
D8.
stuff? So you
No.
rolled a d20 +4 from the flank, and then add all of your weapon accuracy
Okay, gotcha.
from the first attack.
Which
So
is
you-
a 5.
So
Also, for
it's-
some reason-
no, it's 8 plus 5, so
Roll
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 misses. Drigger.
Okay.
Roll for Drigger now. We'll do the same.
What else were you saying,
thing.
Dalton?
12 plus 4.
It
That's
said I rolled a
16.
D8, not a D20.
That's damage. That's
Yeah.
12 plus 4, 16. 16 add also his accuracy there.
The picture
wait.
on Roll20
Yeah.
looks like a D20.
Oh yeah, no, I was like scrolled up like half a page. That's my bad.
Alright.
You good?
Did you say that hit, Spencer?
You're at 16. Add the accuracy of Drigger for his gore attack.
Okay. +5, so 21.
That hits. Roll damage from Drigger.
What?
Little dinosaur hitting big dragon.
8 damage.
4 plus 4 from his strength mod. Cool. 8 damage.
Yeah.
Let me add that onto that. You just headbutt the Drake. The Drake just lets out like that. It's just throwing up. It's just weird doing its thing. Alright, that's 8 damage. Next turn, Sagron and Sunvar.
Okay. Does Sunvar have a clear line of sight to the Drake since, I guess, light? What is it?
Gorm is in the way.
Okay.
Leaky's dead.
Leaky
Yeah,
is
if
dead.
you
You
could-
can shoot over Leaky's body.
If you can move
No,
to
I'm
the
talking
side.
about like a charge attack because
Oh.
Sunvar's got bounce.
I mean, if you move Sunvar down here and then you start moving it forward on top of Leaky's corpse, that's technically a charge attack at that point, going beyond 10 feet.
So you're saying that
5,
I
10, 15,
could
20,
push
25.
Sunvar over?
5,
So-
10, 5, 10,
Right.
15, 20, 25. Charge attack, pounce attack. You can do it there, like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was a move action, and now he can do the pounce.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha.
It's an L shape. Yep.
Then he gonna do that then, so he
Okay.
can get that pounce in. Before he leaves me though, I'm gonna cast a spell on him. I'm gonna cast a spell on him, and it's gonna be Mage Armor.
Okay.
So he gets +4, right, to his natural armor.
Okay.
Armor bonus.
Armor bonus, right? And then he's gonna do the pounce.
Okay.
So let me get
Roll
my
accuracy with
dice.
all his attacks.
Let's see. It's 3 plus the. Plus 3, okay. 6.
The first one and the third one hits.
Okay. So the first one was the bite. It doesn't really matter because they're all the same damage, but the first is
Okay.
bite and the last one was a claw.
Okay. Roll bite and claw damage.
Plus the strength. It doesn't count as a power attack, right? I did that correctly.
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
did
count?
that correct. It.
Is it a power attack because you do a charge because of pounce, or
It's not
Is-
a power. You just have to announce you're doing a power attack, and then you take subtractions from your accuracy at that point.
okay, then okay, that's good then. Just making sure.
Yeah. You have to announce it before you do your rolls.
Right, I didn't want to announce it. I didn't know like if you did a charge attack, it was just applied on there.
No, a charge
because-
attack and a power attack are two separate things.
Okay.
They can stack. So that's 7 and 6 for the damage. The Drake is
And-
not looking good.
Then I guess I'm going to. I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, 5, 10, 15. We'll go right there.
Okay. Okay, you
Yeah,
cast a
yeah,
spell
that
onto
is
Sunvar and you moved, and that's
Yep.
all right. Vector, it is your turn.
Yeah, okay. Spencer, I may make a little extra work for you. Can
Oh,
you
good.
get the magical radius, the radiometer distance?
Redubitus, yes.
Yeah.
Let me go. My
Because-
magic area, throwing it down.
Your boy has a level 2 spell now.
Oh,
There we go. All right, let's
Oh.
make it the right size.
you're cheating.
Standard day. Wait, that's cheating. Okay.
Okay, so that's. Yeah, that's not big enough yet. A little bit bigger still.
Wait, what?
Hang on, let me count. Is this right? Oh, this isn't right. 5, 10. Oh, no, that's the radius. So then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, did I get it right?
Is it not just matching the pink square in the middle to a 5-foot square?
Nah, because the circles are radiuses. 5,
Well, you can
10,
just use
15,
the
20,
circles as
25, 30,
diameter and then go from
40,
there.
45, 50, 55, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There we go. Kind of. I don't know. It still looks weird.
Okay. Wow. Holy cow. Okay. I feel like I ask this every time, but let me clarify because I feel crazy right now. This blue circle all the way across is 40 feet, and all the way across, that's a diameter. Right?
My lord.
I think. So I'm still trying to make sure it's right. So we got 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, because I now have a spell that is a very large circle that is a 40-foot radius. And I don't know what to do with that. Because a 40-foot
is it?
radius, 40-foot radius is 80 feet across, and okay, I'm.
That's right. There we go. I got it now.
So you hit everything.
Yeah, I would, but there are some people that I don't particularly want to hit in this.
It's fair. Appreciate the
Um,
fault.
Appreciate the thought.
Yo, this
Considering
bigger.
not only me,
I
but
don't-
also my dinosaur.
All right, I got it right. This is yeah. There we go. That's the right size.
40-foot radius. That is
Yeah.
that is a
And
huge
here,
area.
there you are. All right. So what you doing?
Um.
Where are you shooting it at? We got our cone right here. Bam, bam, bam,
Oh.
bam, 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 bam.
Everybody in 40-foot radius dies.
Fireball.
Yeah, a 40-foot radius is very large, and there are too many people that I might do a lot of damage to.
You taking it back? You don't want to do it
in
anymore?
that.
You got scared?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
because
pussing out?
I'm gonna hit other people and probably myself too. But what I will do is, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, let me double check. What's the ring on that? I would like the cone part of that.
Okay, there you go. We'll cast it off of
5,
that corner of the
10.
hand.
15, 20. I'm gonna be moving some.
Okay, go where you
Um,
want to first.
Well, okay. Let's try and retroactive this. Can we get a 15-foot cone that will hit both of the dwarves?
And nobody else?
Yes.
Alright, that's in the blue, light blue radius.
Yep. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, that is my movement speed.
There you go. Alright, you're going
Because if I was 1 square farther back, would that hit in the 15-foot cone or no?
to... I will say, because of the way that circles kinda are...
I think it would not be. Because I think it would be like there.
Well, because
There
corners are
and
weird, I'm gonna say yes.
there.
I'm gonna say yes from there, you can.
Okay, I appreciate that. So now that we've gone through all this madness, I'm going to use Burning Hands. So
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot out a big fiery Kamehameha, and both of them can make a reflex save to have that damage.
Okay. First one, second one. First one, reflex save. First one was 18. Second one got a 19. Ragna got a
Yes.
19. Sidri got an 18. I guess that has both of it. We round down, so it's 4 damage on both.
And Burning Hand says that flammable materials burn if flames touch them, and a character can extinguish those items as a full round action.
Alright,
So,
Sidri's
don't know
bow
what
is on
the dwarves
fire.
You just cast Burning Hands. You go, whoops, sorry, I thought I was close enough.
It's Remy's turn now.
So for Rio, he needs a heal check to be stabilized.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move my 30 feet to him
Okay.
and then
He
do a heal
could-
check.
He could also just get lucky, but if you want to.
He could also roll a
Yeah.
nat 1 and then get 2 death fails in a single turn and then just die.
That's
That would
true.
be sick.
Alright, you got... Alright, so Remy, you have to roll, I'm gonna say, above a 15 to stabilize.
Okay. Ah!
You do not stabilize. That is your turn. You tried saving him. Alright, it is the Skin Changer's turn. Gorm is up at the front, looking terrified. He just saw a guy get electrified, and he's going, I don't know about this. What's going on? I don't know why. He's in New York now. Gorm.
Hey.
Gorm is going to start his smite because he's also a paladin. And then he's going to try to hit the Drake. Roll a d20. He got a 14, 15, 16. He did not hit. Gorm misses with his attack. And Gorm's just going to take a 5-foot step back, just try to be safe. Biff and Froden in the back here are going to take about 5-foot steps forward. Actually, they're going to move a little bit closer here in because they can. And now they're in close range. They both get a +1 on their attacks since they're close enough. So first off, nat 1 from Frode. Frode falls face down on the ground. Nat 20 from Biff. different lies. Biff is doing good. Biff is going to roll.
Biff just kind of
damage.
jumped off his back.
Biff is a girl.
Biff, wait. Yeah, Biff jumped off of Frode's back.
Frode is a girl too.
Oh, well. Here I am.
12 damage to the Drake from that attack. That was really good from Frode.
How's he looking?
How the Drake is looking? Let me look here.
Drake looking like a pedophile.
Oh.
The Drake goes down.
Oh.
The Drake is dead. It lies
Dude, we
dead
killed
on
Drake.
the
We're not
ground.
gonna get any more of that music, dude.
The
Shit.
Drake is dead. It is now the dwarves' turn. The dwarves look, and then they see Vetner and Sagron by themselves. They are going
It's also a dead
to
Drake.
surround Sagron.
Oh.
This guy is going to take a 5-10-foot movement. Ragna will cast True Strike onto Sidri, and they're going to swing at Sagron.
Doesn't sound good.
That's a D8. That's the wrong thing. That's a 6 plus.
I'll take it.
Drake's dead. So we're just gonna not deal with Drake anymore. That's Dwarf Ranger. You are not favorite enemy, and it's with a sword. So then, that's a D6.
Guess I should have cast shield on myself, like I was kind of.
Actually, no. I also got to make sure that this hits. That's it's True Strike. So that's 26. That's 30. That's gonna hit. That's damage 2 plus
What?
1. That's 3. 3 damage to Sagron.
She cast True Strike on him, so he
Yeah.
already got a +20.
That is her 3rd level 1 cast of the day.
But she's not shooting. She's not shooting any spells at you, so. that's
Yeah,
good.
that's true. Well, I guess I'll take the 3 damage. I kind of like it's. I feel like it's like kind of like he smacked me with his weapon on my arm, and I just kind of rubbed it, kind of like, what the hell? What's your problem, dude?
That is
course.
the end of Ragna and Sidri's turn. The dwarves are
Take that
over.
damage.
Drake's dead. Leonardo, you make a death save.
Yeah. Yeet.
Oh,
That's a negative save. Second negative save. All right, you are now -2 and
Somebody
no
gotta get in
positives.
there and
Walk my
stabilize
way
him.
right out this
Someone's
campaign.
got. If someone has a potion or anything, I don't know.
I don't have anything. No, I
It
was
is
gonna buy
now
one.
the elves' turn. The elves are actually going to.
Jesse's over here starting to make a new character already. He's like, "Yep,
Mhm.
checked out." I wonder if I can make a Pokemon as a
elf.
character.
Elf
Bet you could.
Loaf of bread. I'm telling you.
This elf
you
is-
could. Yeah, do it.
I like dirt. I'm a worm. Dirt likes me. I like dirt.
Vestigial bread.
All right, this elf is going to use a lay on hands on itself. It heals 3 HP. The paladin heals 3 HP, and then it's going to take a 5-foot step to try and get away out of that area for now. And then these here in the back, we have our sorcerer, who's going to. Sorcerer is now going to focus on Vetner. Hang on, let me make sure that this spell works this way that I think it does. Yeah, it does. All right, it's gonna focus on Ventnor, and it's gonna cast Bungle on Ventnor.
Uh-oh. I remember making fun of the name of that spell.
You have to make a will save, Ventnor.
I can do that.
So wait, who's attacking Ventnor?
Lyndon, this sorcerer right here.
Oh.
This is the elf
Is
that
it?
screamed at you guys earlier
Oh. When was that? When did he yell at us?
at the bar.
Oh. Screw that.
No one could understand him.
Oh, you
I
can
guess-
all understand him. He speaks regular.
Check.
You got a
I guess-
3 plus.
No.
Oh
That
no,
was-
you're
that
good.
was
Never
your
mind. Oh, you're safe. Nah, don't matter. You're safe. Bungles itself and doesn't work.
Ooh, self-bungle. That's rare.
Self.
Bungled.
A-Rod's gonna take a 5-10 foot step, and he's going to
LOL,
try
get
to.
stick bungled.
A-Rod's gonna try and take a swing with his sword at Sagron.
Yo, this ain't cool, man.
That is
cool,
that's a 6. That does not hit Sagron. And that's the end of A-Rod's turn. Elijah,
That's
it's
pretty
you and Drigger's turn.
Yo, I'm out here dodging these like dodgeball.
Yo, heal check.
What exactly is Gorm wearing?
No, help Rio.
Okay,
Oh,
so
oh no.
Elijah, so I went through the terms for Burning Disarm, and it does not work on armor.
Aw.
That's a
Okay.
different. That's a different spell that will work on armor. It can work
Sad.
on held weapons.
What armor?
Okay.
You
You lied to me.
you cut off a little on that sentence, but there's probably a good chance he's holding a weapon that has metal on it.
Yeah.
Can
He
he
has a
see
shield he can drop.
Side plan.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna come over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal the Drake's head.
Okay.
Put it
I'm
in my
going to put a
inventory.
marker on you showing that you are the one holding the head of the Drake. That's what that means.
Okay.
Right
And can I try to make a heal check on Leonardo?
there. I'm gonna say that you can't pick up the Drake's head and move that much at the same time. You can either pick up the Drake's head or you can try and make a heal check on Leonardo.
I'll pick up the Drake's head.
Okay, you pick up the Drake's head instead of healing Leonardo.
Bye, Rio.
It's Drigger's turn.
He's gonna move 5 feet and he's gonna try to hit Gorm.
Okay.
Why are we all? Are the skinwalkers gonna attack us? Oh god, never mind. We already doing it. We in. Alright.
Well, if we have the Drake head and that's ultimately their goal, then something's probably gonna happen. As a free action, I'm gonna shout to Sagron to run. If you can get out of dodge, I can do something maybe.
Does that hit Spencer?
What hits?
Okay.
A 19.
Oh, for the heal check? Oh, yeah, you... Wait, you can't
No.
do the... I told you no about the heal check, Dalton.
He
Oh,
said he
for
was
Drake?
attacking with Drigger.
Oh, Drigger's hit. 19. I got really confused. I'm sorry. Skin changer.
Did you add
Paladin.
Drigger stuff to
no,
that?
it
Dalton?
does. You didn't
Hold on.
add...
Plus
Yeah, you
5.
gotta add the-
So 24.
That matches AC, so you make damage.
Hell yeah. 1 plus 4, so 5.
Deal 5 damage against Gorm. Gorm is hit by a headbutt against Drigger.
Clunk.
It is now Sagron. It is your turn.
The Sunbar has clear line of sight of Ragna. That's 10 feet, so he's gonna do a pounce over here on Ragna.
Okay.
That's her day up. So we'll do Sunbar first on that.
Okay.
Oh, not fudge. I don't want fudge. Thank I always forget his 3 plus the other. Oh my god.
They
was
all
almost
are going. Wait, yeah, they're all 3 gonna hit Ragnar for sure.
Sweet.
Okay.
That's
Bite.
Dwarf wizard. The dwarf wizard is dead. You have killed Ragna. Ragna is describe how you want to kill her. She's just screaming, "Goraskuska, Moputya!"
Sunvar just goes, "I don't understand you," and then just pounces with both his claws, rakes into her body, and he likes to do the classic finisher by biting on her neck and then snapping.
You see, right before he bites her neck, she holds her hand up to her neck and casts Speak in Tongues. She says, "We could have been friends," and then she just dies. she is now.
Hey, I doubt that.
she's dead now. Two of the dwarves are now dead. Vetnor, it is actually Sagron. You haven't moved yourself.
Yeah, I haven't done anything myself yet.
Mm-hmm.
I did do the percentage roll, and it did come out in favor that I will run away. I'm just figuring out. Okay. I'm gonna cast a shield on myself, which gives me +4 AC deflection bonus.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, as a free. How far do you want me to run?
You can move 30 feet. Since you
Yeah, but I'm asking,
you
like,
cast it on yourself, and you're saying that you're leaving from where you're at? What was that? You said you rolled percentage die for what?
To see if I would run away or not, like to
Oh,
listen.
that's just a character flaw. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since you're running away, Sidri and Arod are both gonna take swings against you.
All right, I'm just gonna.
You
play as
cast a
far away as
spell.
possible. But I did the
that's,
shield,
8.
so.
All right, Arod's gonna hit you. He's gonna roll He rolled 4 damage.
That's fine.
That's
fine.
4 damage. You pass Biff. Biff is also going to take a swing at you. I mean, unless you want to change the direction that you ran in.
Yeah, you still had a couple of things, so you could go out
You can
like
go this
that way a little more.
Yeah.
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 I'll
All
do
right,
that.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
All right, Vetner, it is your turn.
Okay.
Don't worry about Sunvar too much.
I would like the 40 radius
Out of character.
back, please, Dad.
Okay. Are you?
Oh my goodness.
You don't got any way to save your friend over there who's dying, right?
Not in a way that I can reach him in the same turn. Yeah, so here's the thing. I can't do this in a place that also I think wouldn't. Well, okay. I'm just gonna try. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far away as I can go, which is decidedly not far enough. But
Save yourself, hit everyone else. Gotcha.
if I can move like the corner of the radius to be like about where Alma is to try and hit his feet. Can we go like down? Like, can I get the top of the circle where the skin changers are, effectively?
The dark blue circle, right?
Correct. Yep. Dark blue circle, kind of topped at the skin changers. Yeah. Can we go like? No, back down where you had it. Down a little bit so it's not hitting Sagron. Like, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with
Hit
whoever
Alma,
that hits.
Ford, Biff. Okay. Sunvar. All these guys.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what the hell this is.
That should be Alma, Frode, Biff, Sidri, Arod, Lyndon, Sunvar, and myself.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
I'm gonna cast Stone Call. Everyone in the area takes 2d6, and there's no save. You just gotta take it, including me.
Oh.
Roll the 2d6.
There's just no save? Really?
No save. We're all taking 7 damage.
I thought I was gonna be able to use evasion because my Eidolon has evasion. I was getting kind of happy, but then that just got shot down.
7.
Everyone's taking 7 damage, and for the next
Four.
4 turns, that entire radius is difficult terrain. I rained down gravel upon everyone.
7,
Good job, Holden.
Yeah, and I'm most proud that I'm not dead. Yet.
Knock on
You
wood.
did the first damage to the Skin Changer Rangers that were in the back. Congratulations. And then the elf stuff. The elves are all within range. They're all going to take 7.
My hope is that with difficult terrain, none of them can catch me. Oh,
You kill Alma.
okay.
You describe how the rocks kill her. She's dead now.
Yeah, it's just like Swiss
She's
cheese.
the paladin. Okay, that's sad.
Like
Alma
just like
is dead.
rain of rocks.
Okay.
What about Sidri? Did he get?
Sidri
I
got
don't
hit.
know.
He's still pretty healthy.
Oh, I thought he got hit more.
No, he did not.
That's unfortunate for me.
All right, that is now Remy. It is your turn. You're sitting next to Leonardo.
Can I do another heal check?
Yes. And if you take your full turn just to do a heal check against him, I'll give you advantage, which means you can roll twice to stabilize him.
Okay, here's my
You take
first
the
one.
high. Okay, 7.
Alright, here's the next one.
You
Ooh,
stabilize him. Jesse, you
Damn.
do not die. You were just blacked out at this point.
Ah.
Ah. You're not.
And I'm scared.
So that is now the I'm gonna actually make this a map layer. Leave that like that. Alright. It is now Skin Changer's turn. Gorm is now being attacked by Drigger. And he's going to look up at you, Elijah, and Gorm is now going to try to make a diplomacy check against you to talk you into just talking about this. And he says, "Whoa, now, boy, there ain't no reason to just bring out our wild sides in this instinct fight. Okay, you can calm down your creature over there. Is that okay? You and us work together, kill the rest of these dickheads over here, and just murder them. How does that sound?"
That sounds good with me, Mr. Gorm.
All right, I guess let's do that together. I won't hurt your friends. You don't hurt me. Okay.
Okay.
Says it.
All right, and then he's
Is
going to
Gorm
make a
skin
chart.
changer?
All right,
Skin
you
changer?
took. What'd you say?
Is Gorm a skin changer?
Gorm is a skin changer.
Okay.
Gorm is
I'm
now
on the,
going to take a 5, 10,
I'm gonna go use the bath.
15 foot and stop right there. And then he's going to just pretty much... Actually, no, he's going to go right here and block the way so that neither Sidri or Arod can get past the Sagron. And then Frode and Biff are both going to focus on Sidri.
I'm cool with that.
Is anybody close enough to know that exchange just happened? Like, I guess everybody down
I'm going
there.
to say that everyone knows what's going on.
Okay.
That was a...
He should be able to make it, but remember his movement is halved through that area because it's difficult or rocky.
Okay, well, he made it. He's just standing there now.
Yeah.
Frode and Biff, one of them hit Sidri. They're going to roll damage against him. That's going to be a... 4 damage against Sidri. Alright, that's the Skinwalker's turn ended. That's the Dwarf's turn. Dwarf's going to try and hit Gorm, which is all just Sidri. He rolled a 12 plus. He misses. Sidri's turn ends there. Renaro, you're blacked out on the ground. You went to pee. Elves' turn. Elves have noticed Gorm taking a stance. Lyndon is going to
Kinda
move
feel
up
bad
to
killing
Arod,
one.
cast True Spike onto Arod. Arod's now going to take a swing. And Arod is going to roll a 27. That's going to hit Gorm. Gorm's going to take a sword attack of damage. It's D6 plus 3. That's 4 damage to Gorm. That's the end of the elf's turn. It's back to Elijah.
No, I can only move one space at a time, but for future moves, could I, like, climb over this if I make a climb check?
Climb over where? Yeah, you can. If you walk over there, you can make a climb check if you want to just run away with the head now.
Okay. 1. And that's all I
She's
can
gonna
do, right?
Wait, you took a 5-foot step, right? So now
Yeah.
you can take a full round action to make the climb check to get over.
Okay.
Okay, take the climb
Dude.
check. It's going to be a 15.
It's not enough.
Plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 1.
All right, you stumble and fall on all the rubble. It kind of lands a little bit back on you, but not that badly.
I laugh at him.
It is now. You laugh at him, make him feel bad. It is Sagron's turn.
Thanks for trying.
Sagron.
to
Trigger?
Go for it. Oh, Drigger. Yeah, Drigger. I always forget about Drigger's turn.
Oh yeah.
What's Drigger want to do?
Gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Okay.
35, 40. Right there.
Okay, cool. He can stop right there. That's the end of your turn. Sagron, it is your turn.
Can you still take a 5-foot step in this radius?
With rough terrain, I don't think you can.
Ooh. If only I had breath attack unlocked for Sunvar. Darn it, I haven't leveled up enough. Okay, Sunvar gonna take just a step over here, and
Okay.
he gonna bite at Sidri.
All right.
Watch him rolling that one too. He gonna
That'd be
do it.
great.
Here it comes. 18.
18. 18 hits.
Oh, wow, that's surprising.
Sidri looks at you and he's just cursing violently. You roll 8. He's bleeding out horribly. He's barely alive, but he's standing there. He's on death's door.
Sunvar gonna say, "Screw you, Sidri," as he's biting him. And then I'm
And
going
what about
to
Sagron? Yep.
cast. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna cast a little bit of an acid splash at I guess Linden.
Okay, are you within range? Is it 25 feet plus 5 per level, I guess?
Yeah, plus 5 to.
Okay, yeah. So then roll. I
So
think
long
that's a touch
since I've
attack,
had
right?
Yes.
That's a touch attack. A roll accuracy, so it's a
Ranged touch.
d20 plus it's your ranged modifier.
Mhm.
Everything for just the ranged bonus. So it'll be your BAB plus your dex mod plus a d20.
You said BAB plus what?
BAB plus dex plus d20.
Gotcha. Okay.
For me, I usually forget those additives, but since the sheet automatically adds like your ranged bonus onto like a crossbow, I just check what the bonus would be on the crossbow, and I can just add that to that. So,
7. 7 does not hit.
Meow.
Meow. It just hits the wall in the back. It just sizzles. Do you want to move or anything, or is that it?
I mean, even if I move, it'd be. I might as well. 5, 10, 15. There we go.
Remember, it's doubled because it's. Alright, that's 30, so.
Yeah.
That's where he's
Yeah.
Alright, Vetner, it's your turn.
okay.
Make it rain again.
Look.
Raindrops everywhere.
I could actually die if I did that.
Why
Looking
not?
at these two, Arod and Linden, what weapons? What are the weapons
Linden
that they're
is
on?
a sorcerer. A-Rod is a ranger holding a steel sword and a long bow.
Okay.
Linden
Um,
has a dagger, but doesn't even really use it. It's just sheathed. He's just casting spells.
Right.
Well, can't even wield his own dagger.
I am going to throw a snowball at Linden.
Yeah, I forgot about the spell. That's a first level spell, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really weird because there are two versions of it, and one version is like one version has a save with extra stuff, and one doesn't. So there's no reason to take the other one. But
No, save.
Okay, roll
Okay.
for the hit. 16 hits his touch
16
AC.
to
Roll
hit.
damage.
okay. Wait. Yeah, it is ranged touch. Sorry. And then that is a fortitude save as well.
You got a 13.
That, assuming if he lives this, I don't know how much health he has. 16? if he's still alive,
No, he's
he
dead.
is okay. Well, he is dead and staggered.
Describe how you kill this elf.
Oh man. It's always bludgeoning stuff, but
It's a rock.
like, yeah, I like,
He put a rock in his snowball.
yeah, I shoot a snowball out of my hand, and like by the time it gets there, half of the snow is pretty much gone, and you can see the rock inside, and it just he just tanks it
Concase's
right.
skull.
No, right in like the shoulder, and like he's going down. He's not making it back up.
Oh boy. Okay, Remy, it is your turn now. Actually, no, you just
Okay.
cast that spell. You could move if you wanted to. Do you want to, Holden? You have your second action.
He has a bow, so yes. Ooh, okay.
Can
Here's
move
a
no
fun.
spells.
Here's a fun thing that I can do.
Okay.
I am going to use an arcane point.
Okay.
To use dimensional slide.
Okay.
So that for 5 feet of what I could normally move of my 30 is going to be a 40-foot teleport.
Okay.
Oh.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I'll teleport over here next to Drigger.
Okay.
So that's 5 feet. I'll have 25 left, but probably only I can do like 5, 10, 50. So I'll stop behind Drigger there.
Okay. Remy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Anything on what's his name, Leaky, that will identify him as Leaky that I can take?
She's already looted.
She's like, okay, my friend's not dying anymore. What can I take?
First dibs.
He has a head.
I'm gonna take his head.
Oh.
No.
You roll a survival check just to see how well you actually do remove it.
Okay.
Instead of the drag.
How clean of a cut this is. As long as it's not a nat
So-
1, you won't just destroy it. So,
Not
As long as
only
it's-
is the Dragon Mafia gonna be after us, the
20.
Black
Yeah,
Market.
you just slice his head off, and you now have Leaky's head.
Okay, cool. And then can
Sindri
I-
witnesses this, and you just see him point at you, and he goes, "Groggetskaket, Grogskatkat," and then that's all he says.
The
Uh,
Dragon Mafia doesn't like us. The Russian Mafia doesn't like us. I'm pretty sure
I have my
the
reason.
I'm pretty sure the magic cops don't like us.
Can I do a breeze kiss?
You took a 5-foot step, and I'm gonna say it was pretty quick to cut off that head. So who would you breeze kiss?
Who can I? What'd you say? Yes or no?
Yes, but who would you aim it at?
Him.
Sindri? Okay, go for it.
He's in 30 feet.
Okay, go for
Uh,
it.
Everyone knows it's.
I always forget to do this. So it's a combat maneuver.
You're gonna roll, and you're gonna add the CMB. It's in the part of the sheet where it says attack,
Okay.
melee, range, CMB. That number right
Yep.
there is what you
I got
add. So you
24.
roll. 24. Let me actually look
Holy
at
cow!
He is knocked over. He has been bull rushed by you, so he's just on the floor. He is now prone.
Yep. He's,
This
It's
man's
just
dying,
This
bleeding
man is-
out.
he's barely alive, and now he's on the ground. He's been pushed down.
you're
knocked
welcome. He's easier
over.
to kill.
It's now the Skinwalker's turn. Gorm is going to use advantage and just go with advantage attacking Sidri. He rolled an 11 and a nat 1, so he rolled an 11. That's going to be... And 18 hits Sidri. He's going to take out his longsword, and then he's just going to butcher Sidri's face with a d6. He does max damage. He just kills Sidri. Sidri's just a bloody mess. He's unrecognizable. His relatives will never know who he is. And then Frode is prone, and she's going to stand up and then take a shot at A-Rod. And then Biff is going to also take a shot at A-Rod. A-Rod knows that he is probably dead in this point.
He just knows, just flops over.
That's an 18 and a 17. They're both going to hit him. They're both going to roll damage against him. That's 2d8s. It's a 6 and a 2. That's 6 plus 1. That's a 7 and a 3. Let me go to that. 7 and a 3. And then A-Rod, in this moment, all the elves are dead. Leonardo, you're on the ground. You can try to get up if you want. You're barely conscious if you want to do something small.
I think I'm just gonna stay down.
Lyndon, so now it's the elf's turn. The elf here is going to back up 5 feet, and he's just going to drop. Oh no, he's going to back up 5. He's just going to book it. He's going to do a run action. He's going to sprint as fast as he can. Gorm's going to take an
Get him
attack.
while he's running.
Gorm's going to try. Gorm got in. Okay, Gorm's going to hit. Can Gorm kill him? This guy has 6 HP left. Alright.
Jeez.
1 damage. Gorm does not kill him. He runs off, bleeding out. A-Rod runs into the distance.
Can he run that far in rough terrain?
Not
Yeah.
in rough
Oh,
terrain.
shoot, you make a right. So that's 10. He's going to make a run action. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80,
It's-
90.
wait. How far can he run?
He's making a run action, so he does 4 times his distance.
If it was 120 and then it's half, then it should be 60, right?
So
Oh, there's
each of
6.
these is 10
Something
instead
5
of
is
being
10.
5. I'm saying it's doubling in distance. That's what I'm saying. This is 10 feet. This is 20 feet. Usually it would be 5, 10.
Right, okay.
That makes sense? So 5, 10. Actually, 10. Hang on, starts here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
And then the rest he can do normal because once he's out of
Yeah.
that blue circle.
Well,
can
I
just
mean,
run.
he has to still leave the blue circle. 90,
Oh yeah, you're right.
95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20. That's where he ends his turn. Do you guys want to give chase, or do you just want to let him go? What do you want to do? It's
Do you know?
Elijah's turn. He is an elf. He's running for his life.
I don't care.
Okay. Okay, you let him go.
Bill,
Are you guys all
no.
good with letting him go, or no?
No point.
Okay.
I'd get up
Yeah.
there and then I'd just keep running.
I'd rather not antagonize the elves more than I already have.
Alright, so he has run away, and that's the end of combat. I mean,
He's
as
gonna
long
get
as
us in the middle of the night.
as long as you don't try to attack the skin changers here. Alright. So that's the end of combat. It's already 10:20, so what I want to do right now is just looting the corpses of all these people, and then we'll pick up after the looting next week. So who do you guys want to loot from? If you want,
Leaky.
Renato, you're alive too, so you can choose who you want to loot from. Everyone can roll. I'm gonna say everyone can roll an appraisal check, and then in that order, I'll let you choose which body you want to go through.
Let the bodies in the floor. Let the body. Oh, an appraisal? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got a little bit of that.
Sagron's doing the best so far.
I just got a high roll. That's it.
17. It's still the best so far. Dalton,
Yeah,
what do
you
you add to that 7?
Nothing.
Nothing. All right, flat 7. Madeline, what do you add to that 5?
Nothing.
All right, 5. We're gonna do 17. You got a 20 unnatural from Holden.
Jesse, are you here?
Jesse, are you still here?
Yeah.
Do you want to loot these corpses for cash and stuff?
You just gotta roll an appraisal.
Yeah, roll an
Yeah.
appraisal check to see the order, and you get to choose which corpse you want to go through. Jesse?
Oh.
22. You get to go first.
Fancy.
All right. All right, Jesse, you get to go first in the appraisal check. Of the corpses, which one do you want to check out first? I can tell you what each character was class-wise too, if you want to know.
Can I check out the dragon's corpse?
You can go to the dragon's corpse. Yep. You look at it and you can tell that the hide is odd. It doesn't look like a regular hide from a creature. It's tainted in some way, and yet it would still probably be valuable. You'll have to make a survival check to skin it correctly. Do you want to try and make a survival check to get this dragon scale off?
Why not?
18.
Oh.
18. That is the exact number to get it off. Congrats. You got dragon scale hide now from the dragon.
Eat it.
Wow.
Alright. Vetner, it is your turn. Do you want me to tell you the classes of the people that were here?
I'm probably going to go to one of the casters, so just between Ragna and Linden, what were they?
Ragna is a wizard with a spell book. Linden
Ah.
is a sorcerer.
I am going to go see my girl Ragna.
Okay. You find a spell book on her corpse. It is bloodied from Sunvar ripping her throat open, but you find a spell book.
He just smiles and just like awkwardly waves with his leg at you.
His leg. Sagron, it is your turn. I'm also going to move corpses out of the way once they've been looted, just to show that there's nothing left on them.
Sigri, what is he? Is it Sigri?
Sidri is a ranger.
Too zoomed out.
Yes, Sidri is a ranger.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm actually going to move all the
what about-
corpses right here to see them all. This
What about,
and Alma.
The boss. What is he? The Licky.
Where is
Leaky.
his body?
Licky.
I don't know what happened to Leaky's
No,
body.
he has no head.
He's right there.
Leaky is, yeah,
Right
Leaky's
next
right
to
here. Leaky is a barbarian.
I don't want to touch the no head corpse, so I'm gonna go over to Linden.
Okay, you go to Linden. And you're gonna search Linden's body. Linden was a sorcerer. Linden, as you go through the body, is carrying with him 400 pieces of gold.
Oh.
Wow.
So Linden has been searched. Next up is Elijah. Who do you want to search?
What was Alma?
Alma was one of the paladins.
I'm gonna search Sidri.
To search Alma in front of
You gotta
the
search
skip
Sidri?
monsters.
Yes.
You go through Sidri's body and you find yourself an odd-looking amulet.
Okay.
You
Good thing I
can
didn't
look
get
at that closer to try and figure out what it is. Everyone can help by making, I guess, a spellcraft check or a knowledge arcana check. It's up to you if you want to do that right now.
I don't think I made it.
Okay. You did not.
Well, we all each roll.
You all can try for this spellcraft check to understand what this necklace is.
My gosh.
Hold it!
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's cheating.
He's put all his points into it.
That
He wants to craft things.
making items and using magic stuff needs spellcraft. That's all.
Alright,
I-
Madeline and Holden, you can jump in the one-on-one just for like 1 second. I'll tell you what it is, and you can lie
Or-
to Dalton or
one-on-one or
not
the
about
group?
what it is if you want.
Yeah, Group
Go in
A.
the group A, yeah. Alright, so this thing, you both can't identify it, no one else can. It is a, it's an AC bonus. It grants a +1 AC bonus to the wearer of this necklace. That's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So you can lie or tell Elijah the truth if you want. It's up to you. Alright, go back over.
Oh. Okay.
It kills you immediately. Don't wear it.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'd like to wear it.
You want to wear it?
What does
Leonardo,
it really do?
you put it on, right?
Wait, what?
Elijah.
No, what does it really
It's an
do?
AC bonus.
That is an amulet of natural armor.
Gotcha.
Or natural protection? I don't remember the actual name.
I mean, given the
Is there
last
natural
battle we just
protection
had,
or armor?
What's up?
I don't know what the actual name for it is. That's what I just wrote down.
Okay, that's fine. Get up later.
It's natural armor. It's a +1 AC. It's worth 2,000 gold.
Give me one more level and I can make it for half price.
It is now Remy. It is your turn.
So I have a paladin or a barbarian.
Yes. Here, let me move Sidri out of the way.
I'm gonna go through leaky stuff.
Okay, you're gonna go through leaky stuff on his body. On him, you can find rocks. You also find what seem to be the knuckle bones of past people he's killed, which he seems to creepily keep in his pockets.
Ew.
And then you also find in a back pocket an odd-looking box.
Is there anything in the box?
It looks like there's no way to open it. It's made of pure stone.
This is
Wait,
called a
check
piggy
for it?
bank. You gotta take a hammer and smash it.
What'd you say, Madeline?
I do like a check on it, like any checks to
Yeah.
like
Which one do you
clue
want to
what
do?
it
What do you want to find out about it?
is? How to open it.
Okay, you can make an intelligence check. Flat intelligence. No skill.
Oh gosh, I have none.
At least
Oh,
I-
well,
19.
okay.
You don't open the box.
Okay, I go up to Leonardo and I say, hit this with your hammer.
I roll to hit
Put it on
with
the
my
ground
hammer.
first.
Oh yeah, his hammer. Yeah.
Hit it with our hammer.
No,
No.
I don't like that.
It's a communist hammer, so it's our hammer.
Leonardo,
Can
you
I hit-
bring down. You want to hit it with a hammer?
I'll hit it with a hammer.
Okay, Leonardo, you bring down the hammer, and it bounces off of the box, and the box makes a hollow sound, and then as the box rings almost for a second, it sounds like something is loose, and there's actually something inside of the box.
Ooh, yeah, shake it like a Christmas present. See
But
if
the
see if you
box
can figure
does
out what's
not
in it.
open.
Ask it really nicely if it'll open for you.
Oh, magical box.
Open
Please open.
sesame.
The box
Did
is
it
silent.
work?
The box is a box. It's silent. It sits. You can
Man,
do
everyone's got something they know what it is.
you can do a magic. You can like detect magic or anything on it too if you want. It's all up to you. Detect
can do
religion,
that.
detect good and evil.
Yeah, I'll give it to Holden. Be like,
detect
"You know
if
what
it
this
has evil intent against you guys. It's an evil box.
Hopefully a
Everybody
box
always asks,
doesn't
what is the box? But nobody ever asks, how is the box?
What's inside the box?
I'm going to try and detect magic on the box.
You detect magic on the box, and as you do so, you feel an explosive radiance of power coming from it.
Hmm.
It's odd when you actually do detect it on the box. If you're more than maybe a foot away from it, you don't feel anything when you're casting it. But if your hand is within a foot's reach of the box, you just feel this intense, ungodly amount of power that it's just a lot of power within the inside of the box.
Yeah, mein Freund, then I'd be careful with that. You got lucky that the fire hammer did nothing to that, because as far as I'm concerned, that thing's a bomb. Or it might just have something really cool in it, but my gut says bomb, so
No, so
Can
we
you sense evil? Sense motive?
You can't sense
is
motive
it like
a
a
box.
bad one? Throw it in like a tub.
What is the motive of the box?
If you had, I mean, if
an
Colton was
inanimate
here, a paladin could do a sense good and evil on
Go
it,
up,
but
box. Take out the whole damn dick. I'ma get crazy.
now you got a box.
Just use it for like tools and stuff. Like use it to stand on when you need to get like a little higher up to reach.
yeah,
Use it to wipe your ass when you poop.
it's a paperweight. that may or may not also be a bomb?
If you're wanting
knows?
the size of this box, it's a little bit bigger than a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Oh.
You might
That's
want
the
to be
size
a
of
little
the box.
careful. You're going to use it to stand on.
Is there one more body to go through?
Yeah, there's Alma.
So
And
who was
The
who was
next person who was going to go was Leonardo because he was first. So this was the seventh
Right,
body.
buddy.
Kind of seems disrespectful in front of everyone else there, but
Why? All the other elves are either dead or gone.
yeah, but Alma's a skinwalker, right?
No, she was an elf.
Alma is a elf. None of the
Oh.
all the skinwalkers lived. One
Oh, I
elf
thought
got away.
There the whole time.
Nah.
No, there are only 3 of each, and all 3 of the skinwalkers are still alive.
Can
I didn't know that.
Wait, is Elijah dead?
Nah, he's alive.
No, he has
He's
the
holding the
dragon
head.
head.
Oh, is that?
That's what the little icon
Oh,
is.
okay. I was like, whoa.
But you can search the paladin lady if you would like.
Where's
Old
she at?
Alma. She's right here.
Ah.
So you want to search her
Were you
body?
gonna search me?
Well, I thought I'd. I mean,
Yes.
I don't.
Given the chance.
Anyways, can I search her body?
You go through Alma's corpse, and she is the most expensive thing she has on her is full plate armor. That's worth 1,500.
Whoa.
You have to
Woot.
sell it, but it's 1,500 in full armor. You steal her armor, and then all she's wearing is rags under, and now her just naked dead corpse just falls to the ground as you take the stuff off. Like a
Yeah.
messed up person you are.
Christ.
Yep. Congrats for taking her
Can I
clothes.
scoop a little bit of dirt on the body?
Just a little
Well,
bit. You take like Salt Bay. You take a little bit, and you just kind of sprinkle it on. You walk off.
Yeah. And I'm just like, she's buried.
Just buried.
She buried.
Somewhere amongst this whole thing, all of the ankle-deep gravel has just magically disappeared, so...
Last little thing before we end tonight. Holden, do you want to try and read that spell book?
I would love to.
All right. This book is actually segmented into chapters. It goes from first level to second level is what you can figure it out. It's actually separated into that. Comparing between the spells written in her book versus your book, it gives you a massive headache trying to just think about it because of how many spells there are. So how spellbooks work is you can... I forget. Hang on, let me remember. You can either try to comprehend one spell out of a time, or you can just try and comprehend all the spells in one go. The one go is harder, but you just get them all, and you just got a book now. Or you can just go one at a time through them, trying to make a check with each individual spell. You don't know how to read... All these spells are written kind of in a language you can understand. There's
Right.
mathematical equations and alchemical signs and things like that, hand signatures and verbal things that you need to say. But it's also written in her handwriting and in her own kind of understanding of how magic works. You're trying to
Right.
decipher it in how you know. So do you want to go one at a time to try and understand each one?
Am I allowed to know what type of check I would make?
This is the
For this?
same as learning from a scroll if you're going to do one at a time. And to learn a single spell takes 24 hours.
Just at a glance, do I know how many pages are in the book?
Let me count. There's 13.
13. Okay.
Write that down. Write that down.
Right then. Yeah, I'll go one at a time.
Okay,
Maybe starting in the back of the book, if that.
okay, in the level 2 section. At the very end, so there's only 2 pages in the last chapter. Would you like to do the first or the second?
Let's do the second.
The second. All right. Go ahead and roll me your spellcraft check to try and understand it.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that passes or not. Let me make sure.
Rolled a 2. That's pretty nifty.
I don't know where it is for learning the spell. I am frantically trying to learn.
So, what about that weather?
Yeah, how about it?
It's not raining tonight, is it? Like it was like last night or something?
It's been really crazy here lately.
Actually, how is the weather there? I'm in Louisiana.
Oh, are you really?
It was like doing that really cold rain the other night, but I think it's fine now. Hoping it doesn't do that whole rain sleep thing again.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Holden, it takes 1 hour per spell.
Okay.
At the end of the hour, you make the spellcraft check. It's 15 plus a spell level.
15 plus spell level,
17, you fail. Those pages in the back of the book you intensely read and you write over and over again with your ink, and then you just spill a pile of ink on that one page, and it's ruined, and that spell's gone forever.
Them's the breaks, huh?
Yep. Alright, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to do tonight. Remember to everyone, we will be playing again on Thursday, and then we're going to take a 2-week-long break for holidays. I don't think there's anything else. Oh,
We get XP tonight?
experience. Yes, the most important part. Let me remember how many things did you fight. Got the Drake. Let me find its EXP output. It's right here. Plus you killed 6 enemies in total, 5 of which were level 3 combatants. Doing the math in my head. $500 EXP a person.
500.
500.
I died for 500 experience.
And
Almost.
potentially
Almost.
20,000 gold. I think it was 20,000. I
It's
don't remember what
20k.
the
You
gold.
gotta deliver it to. You just gotta deliver it to Raros. The skin changers
I
are still
think
alive.
Jesse should get some extra gold. He died.
Well, he
That's
didn't.
true, actually.
He didn't die all the way.
He almost
He
did.
almost
I
died.
only mostly died. I couldn't feel my toes.
On the other hand, how much damage did he do?
Jesse, I'll give you 1,000 a month.
Can we kick Holden from the Discord, please?
Okay, whoa. Chill. This guy
Everybody
likes
in favor
Donald
say
Trump.
aye.
Gosh. Okay.
You guys are just a bunch of non-believers in our second coming of Jesus. Man.
Our glorious leader.
All right. Well, good night, guys. I'll see you on Thursday.
Night.
Good
Hey,
night.
real
I
quick.
Bye.
I saw that thing that you just sent me, Zach.
Yeah, is that a magic item I can do?
That is a magic item. That is expensive,
Even
but
though it's very
will
expensive?
it will be later when you get it, but it
Yeah.
will exist out there somewhere.
I was just thinking, like,
Somewhere.
how funny would it be to be like, I think it'd actually work out pretty well, Dragon Bleeder, because then I'd use it on the chromatic dragons. But I was like looking at it, I was like, holy cow! First of all, 45,000. Second of all, the stats of it. Did you even read like the stats yet?
I read through the history just now. It's a +3 wounding, Dragon Bane, so that's a extra damage. against
No, the great sword,
dragons.
just replace it with no Daichi. That's what I was also thinking.
Yeah, we can do that. When the blade scores a crit on a dragon, the dragon's head on its pommel spits boiling acid in the wound.
Yeah. Yes.
Dealing a
Jeez.
D10
Yep.
of acid damage and a D10 of fire to the dragon.
Yep. Yep.
Jesus. And the
2
way that
D10
sounds
extra
it bypasses. It sounds like it bypasses all the resistance. In addition, the
Yeah.
wielder gains a +4 resistance on all saving throws against breath and spell
I know,
abilities.
right?
And spell originating.
I was pretty
from dragon.
proud of that one.
Jesus.
I've also
okay.
got one more thing. I'll send you here. This one's not as crazy.
Okay. I just got it. Ring of Summoning Affinity. Also, who else is still in? the
Jesse.
call?
Oh.
Oh, okay, cool. Jesse, I don't
I'm-
care if you guys hear.
I'm
It's
still
more
new.
so if, I guess, up to more, I guess, Zach, if you care or not. But
No, I don't care.
okay, cool. Ring of Summoning Affinity. That's more for you. The ring.
And the
resembles
inevitable.
A gear or cog.
I'm fucking going Thanos with this ring.
If the wearer can cast some monster spell, the wearer adds Arbiter
Yeah.
to the 3rd level list of monsters she can summon.
And then Marut, dude.
Those
Read
spells
about
add
the Marut.
Zekult, Ook, Colaturist, and Marut to the list. Also, once per day, on command, the wearer can use the ring to summon an Arbiter as if it were summoned monster 3. Marut is a humanoid. It's a CR 15. Jesus.
I know.
Lawful
Dude,
good
Fist of Lightning and
outsider. What is this thing? A humanoid mostly hidden behind plates of elaborate golden armor. Space between revealing. I'm gonna just like
Yeah, the images
search
are
what
pretty
the image, of that thing. I just don't know what this thing looks like.
I was looking at him earlier.
Jesus. Okay. He's just a big old guy.
And dude, the
He's
special
got no
ability of
neck.
it is like if it does a slam attack, it can either choose to do
CR
lightning or thunder
Why
damage.
is it an
which is
AC 30? But okay.
which is a 3d6 points of electricity damage or force damage, depending on like which I do, and then it like deafens or blinds the target.
Why is it a DR 15? That's a CSR 726. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
But you know that's gonna be like
maybe.
level 20.
I mean,
stuff.
you won't get these things until super late, but sure, if you want.
This, I mean, like this ring is only 4,000 gold plus. Again, I have to be like level 20 to do a 9th level monster.
I
Like the
also need to
3rd
do-
and 7th level monster isn't as good as like some of the other ones in the list. So it's not that. The biggest beneficial thing is just doing a free summon level 3, but most of the time I'll probably still have my Eidolon out regardless. But you know, there's probably going to be a chance or two out there I will summon something else. So I just thought that it'd be nice to have that. That's it. I've got one other item I'm looking at, but I'll send that to you in a link later.
Okay, sounds good. That's pretty much it. Hold on, I'm copying down those spells from Ragna's book so I don't accidentally lose them anywhere.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off and go work out. I'll see
Okay.
you later.
Goodbye.
Just to satisfy my own curiosity, what was the spell I failed on to read?
Let me type that out again.
Gotcha. Sometimes I forget I have Roll20 still open, and it would be really quiet, and then I'll hear like someone hit an anvil or like.
Where is that
hooves.
behind me?
It's like what?
Okay, so the spell that you destroyed was Determine Depth.
Interesting. Determine depth.
I thought, hey, she's a dwarf, why not? So then I gave it to her. That's one of her level 2 spells. With a touch, you determine the exact thickness of walls, ceilings, and other solid
Another solid
barriers.
barrier. Interesting. Yeah.
With a touch, you can determine thickness of wall, ceiling, and other solid barriers, measuring from the point you're touching it to the opposite side in a straight line. You can only detect depths of or widths of up to 10 feet per caster level, a max of 200 feet. Amounts in excess of this limit are detected as being maximum you are able to detect. So, for example, 5th level wizard using this spell on a 60-foot thick wall would only detect the 50 feet between. Determining depth can be used on earth, plaster, stone, wood surfaces, but not on walls made of metal or other hardier materials. This spell is useful to the caster who wants to get an idea of their surroundings, and as a preliminary measure to casting spells such as Pass Wall or Dimension Door.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's it. I need to go sleep.
Okay.
I got an appointment with a user at like 7:30. I don't want to talk to him. I don't like that person. I hate users. Why do they have to exist, Holden?
Yeah. This is just a random thing. It didn't really come up, so I didn't want to derail everything, but I don't really know the exact protocol, but normally a sorcerer whatever isn't allowed to cast True Strike on someone else because it has a range of personal. Um,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I think it was set up just so that it's not cheesed in such a way that it's like wizard, true strike, fighter, hit for like a bajillion or whatever. Apparently there are some things like the thing with the familiar I think works, but I don't know. It is weird, but like I said, it wasn't a big deal. So also there was a second level spell that I almost took, and since I got the spell book, so it didn't really